Hi everyone, welcome to RGB Link YouTube channel. So this is second webinar for this week. As you can see, we have a different setup today. So we are in a different studio. It's another studio we have in our headquarters office. This is Luke. So we are on live at Xiamen at RGB Link headquarters office. So today you can see we have something new stuff here. So that's our Minimix. So we will do the unboxing of Minimix, and I will show you a simple setup and how to start our streaming with our Minimix and 2 PTZ camera. Okay, so to start today's section, first of all, if you haven't subscribed our channel, do subscribe. And you will get notification when we start streaming, doing webinar, or we have post new videos. You can come to our channel, check out new stuff, what's new with RGB Link, and what's new about RGB Link's products. Okay, so let's get started. So this is a new Minimix, still unboxed. So that's the original box of the package of the Minimix. Okay, so let's do the unboxing first. Let's take out the first. Okay, so that's the inner box of the Minimix. So the front you will see the so that's the Minimix and the sign here. So only back you will see illustration of the Minimix front panels. You will see also the notes for each panel. So each buttons, you will see details, which one is which, using which button to control which, the function of each button. Okay, and so that's open the final box for this one. Okay, okay, so I have to this way. So yeah, actually, let me turn it around. Okay. Right here. So the first thing you will see is a new Minimix. So and then you're gonna take out the plastic. So okay, that's the Minimix. Gonna put it right here. Okay, and beneath it is a cable box. So let's see what's inside the cable box. We're gonna move this box. Okay, we have our Minimix and we have cable box. Let's open our cable box. Okay, so first thing, the power cable. So the charger and the power cables. And another one is our USB Type-C to USB. Okay, the converter cables. And last one is the USB-C cable. So if you are connecting your Minimix to your laptops, so you're gonna use this Type-C cables to transmit video signal to your laptop. So okay. So that's everything you're gonna have inside the Minimix box. So depending on the which country you're carrying at, you will get different the cable for your area. So okay, so let's unwrap it, and we're gonna take out the converter cable. So this one you will use the Type-C cable port connected to connect to the Minimix, and this one you can insert to connect your USB flash drive or external hard drive to the Minimix. Okay. So this is a Type-C cable. You will connect one end to the Minimix and another one to your laptops, so you can get video signal from the Minimix. So you can your laptop can recognize as a webcam. Okay. Okay. So that's all about the unboxing. So then this is the Minimix. We're gonna do next. We're gonna do a simple setup for streaming. So I have prepared two PDZ. So another two PDZ. So these two PDZ will be my signal sources, and I have some cables. So I have network switch right here. So network switch, so it's for connecting the network signal. So we have a network signal between the Minimix and the PDZ camera, and I can do streaming to the channels, different channels. And I have some HDMI cables. We'll use it to connect the PDZ to my Minix, and I have network cables. So that's at my laptop here. Okay, so that's everything you will use to set up streaming. Okay, one more small thing, the USB flash drive. So I'm gonna use this to upload my logos, my background files to my Minimix. Okay, so let's do it. Okay. Okay, so first we're gonna charge connect the power to my Minix. Okay, so we'll connect the power right here and turn on the Minimix. Okay, I have a rack here, so you guys can see clearly what's going on my Minimix. I'll put on the here. Okay, so right now it's power on. I'm gonna connect the Type-C cable to here so I can connect my USB flash drive later. Okay. So next, I'm gonna set up my PDZ cameras. So to power my PDZ camera, I'm gonna use the switch. So the PDZ camera support the power by PoE. So I will use this, and this is a PoE switch. So I'm gonna power my PDZ using the switch through PoE. Okay, so first I'll connect the power to my switch. And I'm gonna take my network cables. Okay, so into one PDZ here, so to the power. Okay, so this one is connected to the switch and it's power on. It's booting right now. So I'm gonna connect another PDZ. Gonna do plugging the network cable to the LAN ports. Okay. So next, I'm gonna connect the HDMI output from my PDZ to my Minimix. So I have prepared the two HDMI cables. Okay. So remember, Minimix has 4 HDMI inputs. So we're gonna use 2 of them today. So to connect one end to the Minimix, I'm going to do it with the HDMI input 1 and HDMI input 3. And connect the other end to my PDZ camera. Okay, That's the first one. The second one. Okay, you can see the signal is coming up on the Minimix. Okay. Next, I'm gonna connect my Minimix to the switch, so I will able to do PDZ control on my Minimix. So network cables connect to the Minimix, then to the switch. Okay. The last connection I'm gonna do is connect my laptop also to the switch. So I can use my laptop to log on the web page, web interface of my Minimix. And do remember to connect your switch to router or to the internet. So then your Minimix will be able to access the internet and do streaming. That's okay. That's the basic requirement for streaming. Okay. So that's the all the setup you're gonna need. So it's pretty simple. So you will do the power on for the PDZ using the PoE. And you're gonna connect the output to the Minimix. Then you will connect everything together through the switch. So all the devices here are all connected to the same switch. Okay. So next, what we're gonna do is I'm gonna plug in my USB flash drive. I already have installed some image file background and for logo for captation. So remember the USB cable we used here. So plug in my USB drive. Okay. So that's everything for setup. So now let's gonna go to how to configure it on my Minimix. Okay, you can see my two signal here. I zoom in a little bit so you guys can see my screen. Okay. Okay, I think that's close. Can we zoom in a little bit more? Okay, let's go a little bit on the right. Okay, good. That's good enough. Okay, so you can see this two signal right here are my two PDZ camera. Let me wave a little bit, and another one. Okay. So that's two signal. First, we're gonna do the network setup. So remember, we are connecting to the same switch, but first, so my two PDZ are the first one, the PDZ, the IP address for this one is 192.168.1.101, and this one is 1.128. So I'm gonna change the IP address of my Minimix to the same network segment with my PDZ. So I will be able to control my PDZ for my Minimix. So we will go to the settings and go to the network system, go to network. You can see my IP address right now is at the DHCP is on. So I'm connecting the switch to a router, so it has a digital DHCP server. So we will provide the network to will assign IP address to my Minimix. So it has IP address of 1.1.133, which is the same network segment with the PDZ. So that part is okay. So let's go back to the PDZ control interface. So we'll go to the first one. So this one is my HDMI1. So the first PDZ that the IP address is 1. So the IP address for this one is 101, I think. Yeah. So I'm gonna change my IP address setting here to 0.101. So 0.101 right here, and press save. Okay, so let's see. Okay, you can see I can control it. Let's zoom in a little bit using the toggle here. Okay, actually let me use the touch screen here. So as long as I set up a correct IP address for my PDZ and my Minimix IP address is under the same network segment with the PDZ, and they are all connecting to the same network, I will be able to control it. And the setting here is really easy. Just put a correct IP address here. See, I can move around. Show you maybe. Okay. So that's my first PDZ HDMI, which is connecting to the HDMI 1. Let's go to the HDMI 3. That's my second PDZ. Okay, so the second PDZ, the IP address is 1.128, right? 128. And I'm going to change to, I'm going to enter the IP address of that PDZ. So 1.128. Okay, I'm gonna press save. Okay, so let's move. Let's do this. Okay, so okay, oops. I'm gonna change to something. Okay, we have some Christmas decoration right here. What's that now? PZ. Oh, actually. Okay, so we will leave it right here. So that's how you can control it. Okay, so we have finished the setup for the PZZ, and now that's the first step. Wait, okay, so now we want to configure the outputs. First, so remember we talked about the 5 layers. So first, we're gonna configure the layer 1 and layer B for the from the HDMI signal. Okay, so let's go back to the main menu. I'm gonna choose, so right now only layer A is enabled. I'm gonna enable layer B. Let's go to PIP. Let's use this configure. Okay, and let's choose the signal for layer B. So I'm gonna choose signal 3. Okay, you can see the side by sides. Okay, let's push to the programs. Okay, let's see how it looks like. Okay, so that's the output we just configured for my Minimix. Okay, so okay, so that's only layer A and layer B. So next we're gonna do is we're gonna enable the background. So we're gonna enable the background here. Okay, so enable. So we go to the background setting. So right here you can see the files from my USB flash drive. So I already upload those files to my USB. So you can see on right here. So I'm gonna add them to my Minimix. Okay, then I'm gonna choose one to display. So I'm gonna choose this one. Press set. Okay, let's go back to the. You can see. So let's see the output. The output of Minimix, of my Minimix. I'm gonna push it to the program. Okay, you can see the background right now. Okay. So next, that's for the background. Okay, see enable. Let's try the logo. So I'll enable logo here, and we go to the logo section here. So you can see here I have pre-store here. I'm gonna add this to my Minimix, and I'm gonna enable it. So it's already enabled. I'm gonna move to a little bit position here. So pretty much close to the center. So press set. Okay, let's go back to the outputs. So let's push. So so this is to the logo I just add. Okay, so that's logo. Then last one is the capitation. So let's enable capitation and go to the setting page of capitation. So I'm gonna add the two. I'm gonna add 1, 2. Okay. So I'm gonna use the first one. I'm gonna press set. Okay. Let's go back to the menu. Let's check out the output. Okay, so that's the capitation we used today. So we have set up the 5 layers. So we complete the output settings. Let's say we're gonna do start streaming for today. We have done all the preparation setups. Okay, so next we will remember I have connected my laptop to the SenseReach with the Minimix. So I will able to access the web interface. Okay, so let's go to remember my IP address for the Minimix is, I remember is 133. Let's check out okay, so just simply enter the IP address of the Minimix on your browsers. Then you will able to access the web interface of Minimix. Okay, so we talked about the web interface, I think from last week's webinar. Okay, so if you have any question regarding this web interface, you can go back to our previous webinars on our YouTube channel and check that out. Okay, so we're gonna do streaming. Let's try see if we can do it. So I have opened another YouTube channels. Okay, so we're gonna copy this address to my Minimix. So on the other way to upload the streaming address to Minimix is using the flash drive. You're gonna add a text file and put that streaming address to Minimix, then to your USB thumb drive. Then you will plug in the flash drive to Minimix. Then Minimix will read that address from the flash drive. But with the support of the web interface, you don't have to do all the troubles. All you have to is go into web interface, and right here you can enter the address here. So and I'm gonna copy the key here. Okay. Due to the web connection problem, I will have to use another server here to redirect the streaming. So I'm gonna start streaming right here on my Minimix. Okay, then there you go. After right here, then you will able to start streaming from Minimix. So that's the basic setting of how the Minimix, and so that's the basic settings for start streaming with your Minimix and with your PTZ camera. It's pretty simple and straightforward. So all you need is few PTZ as input sources, and you can set up power on the PTZ with PoE switch. Then you will connect everything together to the SenseReach. Then you can do PTZ control. You can do PTZ control from Minimix, and you can access the web interface from your laptop. And then all you have to do is open your YouTube channel, your Facebook channel, or your other platform, and find out the streaming address and upload the streaming address from either from your web interface, or you can use a USB thumb drive to upload the streaming address to Minimix. Then all you need to do is press on air, and then you're able to start streaming. So that's everything for today. So we check out the Minimix unboxing, and we have done a simple setup for streaming using Minimix and 2-bit PTZ. I think that's all I want to show you today. I want to tell you it's really easy to start your own streaming with the support of the Minmix. And you can, of course, you can use other sources. You can use other PTZ, your cameras, or you can just plug in the sources from your PC or your media servers or anything else, your GoPro or anything else, your Sony camera, your anything else with the video source to Minmix. Okay. It's all for today. So it's great to have you guys, everyone here, and see and come to our channel. And it's great to see you again. And so this is the second webinar for this week. So we will have another 2 webinars next week. So I think next week I'm gonna show you another setup or maybe some new features or other features of the Minmix. Or if you guys have anything you would like to see, or you have questions, or you want me to demo some other features of Minmix, you can tell me, leave comments on our YouTube channels. I will check that out, and I will definitely gonna bring that and we want to see to you. Okay, it's great to have you guys, everyone here, and this is Luke. We are on live in Xiamen at RGB Link headquarter office. Hopefully you had enjoyed today's webinar, and we will see you next week. Bye.